So in the last session, we have talked about the backup and backup related concepts. Okay. So today, without making any delay, let's quickly do some of the practice first and configure the pgBackRest because that is more important. So let's go to our server. In case if you are unclear about any step, you can stop me. Before starting it, I will explain you what I'm trying to do today. Uh, so let me log into this server. Vagrant sketch. Okay, so this is my server. So now let's do one thing. Let's start with pgBackRest first. Okay, pgdump and pgdump all. I will do it after that. Okay, so pgBackRest. Okay, so whenever we want to install the pgBackRest, there are few core concepts that you have to understand. The first thing that you have to understand in your target server where you are planning to configure the pgBackRest, the version of your Postgre database is very important. Okay, so let's suppose you are using community edition and you are using Postgre 16. So when you are installing pgBackRest, make sure you are installing the pgBackRest for the same version, repo and pgBackRest 16. Okay, it's not like you are using Postgre 16 and the pgBackRest that you are using, it's using for Percona. See, there are chances that it may work. Okay, I'm not denying that Percona binaries might not work. But let's suppose if you are stuck with any specific unknown undocumented issue, then your production will be compromised. Okay, or your production might have some critical production issues. Okay, so the first thing is we are installing the pgBackRest. Second step, we are creating the stanza. Okay, so what is the stanza? Stanza is basically a metadata about your target database. So let's suppose this is my target database. The moment I create a metadata information automatically gets stored into pgBackRest directory. Okay, all the information about my source database gets stored into pgBackRest directory. And whenever I'm running any backup commands, this metadata is used to perform the backup. Okay, so you can compare your stanza with Armen repository database. Okay, repo database. You can think like the stanza is nothing but Armen repository database. Okay, before we start anything, the most important thing is like you should be very clear that what kind of version you are using. Okay, so for example, in case if I'm in this server where I'm going to show you everything. So first thing that I have to do, I have to simply check the version of my Postgre. So how to check the version of the Postgre? Grep QA and Postgres. So at least you understand that what kind of version you are using and what kind of the database binary that you are using. Either you are using community edition for Percona, EDB, all those things. Okay. So in my current environment, I'm using Postgre Community Edition 13.23. Okay. This can be misleading in my case because if you see, I have installed multiple binaries. Okay. So the best way is go to your Postgre. These are the common mistakes that people are doing. So simply go to Postgre and see what kind of Postgre server I am using. So I am currently using 16.40. Okay. So what I will do, I will simply go and install pgBackRest on this server. So before that, let's take the OS release version also so that I'm very, very clear about that. Okay, simply I'm taking it and you can paste it in the chat GPT, or you can go to the the Google and you can get the steps, or I am also going to give you the documentation, so you can simply copy the documentation. In case if you are unclear about anything, let's suppose you are not clear that whether this is the correct version or not, you can simply go to pgBackRest repository, and there they have a very good documentation available. Okay, so using the documentation you can understand all the things like which particular Postgre version is using which particular pgBackRest. In case if you are using Percona also have pgBackRest documentation. You can simply go and install the pgBackRest binary according to that. Okay. While we are doing the pgBackRest, I want to start one more topic which is related to monitoring, so that I will in the next session I will also show you how you can monitor your backup and everything. Okay, that also will try to cover, so that you will get a complete end-to-end picture that when you run the backup, how in the production grade systems, you are not only setting up the backup, you are also setting up the monitoring system. So we'll talk about that also, because I want to give you the end-to-end picture of it, that how everything works. Okay. So currently I have installed the binaries. Simply go and do grep Postgres. So here you will see the binary. If binaries are properly installed, so here, let's type pgBack. So if you see the binary installed, you are good. Okay. The first thing, once your binary is installed, do pg backrest hyphen version. In case if this command is not coming, or if this, in case if this is not appearing, you are checking the version, it means something is wrong. If you see any error or warning, don't consider that your installation has successfully done. Okay, so this is the first step, very first step. Okay, I will find my documentation also for this, just to show you. So before you start anything, please plan your installation. Okay. When I say plan your installation, make sure you are sure that which kind of version you are installing, what is your current thing and all those things. Okay. Uh, until unless that things are not clear, please don't start your installation method or the installation way. Okay. So the first thing, once your pgBackRest is configured, you have to configure, you have to check your database is in archive log mode or not. Okay. Because until unless our database is not in archive log mode, pgBackRest will not able to get the archived backup or wall logs to perform the point in time recovery. Okay. So let's say show archive mode. If archive mode is on, it's good. Also check archive command. Okay. Archive command is also set. Okay. Everything is set here because when we were reading about it, we have set it. Now the small change that we have to do here is this archival command supposed to go to pgBackRest. Okay. Previously it is going to my directory, but now from here onwards, as I'm using pgBackRest, my archival command supposed to configured using pgBackRest. So pgBackRest have a specific way of defining the command, which is like alter system set, archive command, pgBackRest, and the stanza name is nothing but a kind of meaningful name that you want to give it to your system. So I will say Postgre 16. I can also say production. Okay. So let's suppose I say production 01, like that. Okay. And like that, I will set the stanza. So I will also setting the archive command, and also I'm setting my stanza. So mean to say for this cluster, whatever backup stanza that I'm going to refer from here onwards is going to be production 0. Okay. Till here we are clear. Can I give you a small pictorial representation what I did so far? So I was having a server. I have in Postgre was already running, Postgre 16. I have installed pgBackRest. Okay. Now under the database, I have created the archive command and I have set my stanza to prod 0. Okay. Now my next task is to configure this pg backrest to communicate with my database using the pg backrest.conf file and take the backup. Okay. So now let's go to our database. Before that, as we have changed the archive command, we need to restart the database. So let's go and do ctl and restart the database. Status is running currently. So stop it. And also, if everything looks good, start it. What is this %? Anyone? So my database server has successfully restarted. Now the next thing I have to do, I have to go to my pgBackRest config file and I have to define this specific thing. Okay. So whenever you are defining the pgBackRest configuration have two major parts. Okay. Understand these two major parts like this. Your pgBackRest is having two major part. The config have two part. The first part is global. When I say global, it means all the configuration that I'm putting, it is specific to pgBackRest settings. Okay. And there is a local. In other words, you can say local or the database related stuff. You mean to say this is setting part, global part, and the local or DB part is nothing but the target database that you want to choose to take the backup. Let's suppose here you will say prod 0. Tomorrow you will say dev 01, stage 01, QA 01. Like that, you are going to define multiple databases in your pgBackRest config. So global repo is already there. So this is the global repo path from where your pgBackRest is running. Okay. Now, as part of the configuration, as part of our day-to-day configuration, what I am planning to do, I will configure the remaining thing. Okay. So let's take my configuration directory, or sorry, my configuration path, and I will explain you all these configuration in a minute. Let's first configure it so that I can show you step by step. So where is my pgBackRest config? Okay. So here we are done. Next, let's go to the global part. Okay. And under the global part, we have to add following configuration. Okay. So here we are going to configure the configuration in the same tag. Let's suppose if I'm using repo path equal to this. So particularly, I can use the same repo path here. But in my case, I have two repo paths, mean to say I have two repositories. So let's delete one. Okay. So this repo path, the one which I'm using currently, is the path where I'm going to take my database related backup. Okay, mean to say, whatever backup we are running from the pgBackRest will get saved into this particular location. So one very important thing when you are creating all these things for production, make sure you are saving your backup to a location which is attached with your storage area network. Otherwise, if your local file system is down, in that case, what will happen? You will not able to retrieve your backup. Okay. Using which user you want to run the backup. So in case if you have a dedicated backup user, in some companies, we are not allowing Postgre to take the backup due to some security limitation. So which user? How many days my full backup uh, can be retrieved, or how many days I can keep my full day backup. Otherwise, it will be marked as an obsolete or old backup, and in the next backup cycle, it will be get removed. Everyone is listening to me? Are you there? Hello?
Yes, yes,
My voice is clear, right?
yes, yes.
Okay.
Can you mention
Retention.
one time what is global and local? I was we
Yeah,
lost.
yeah. Very, no problem. It's very easy. So global is related to PD backrest configuration, and local or database section is where you are going to put your target database where you want to perform the database backup using PG backrest. Okay.
Okay, got
So
it.
global is only related to PG backrest config, and main or the remaining part which is having one single space, it means the other part will be considered as a target part or database part. Okay. Retention for differential backup, mean to say whatever incremental or differential backup that you want to take will be expired in 7 days. Max process equal to 4. So what is max process? Max process is nothing but how many processes simultaneously is going to work to take this particular backup that you have to define. This directory is nothing but your log directory where you're performing the log. Okay. So once these configurations are done, you have to also define your Postgre or your the database part of that. Okay. So let's suppose what is the stanza name I have configured there? What was the my
Not
stanza?
16 days, not
So make sure your stanza name supposed to be same thing. Okay. So the first thing that you are going to define here is your database related host. So the first thing, as I'm running it in the local host, so I will simply go and I will say localhost. Okay. And then your data directory path. So simply save it. Make sure your data directory path is correct. So this is my data directory. So your data directory path is wrong, then you will not able to take the backup. So data directory path is set. Okay. Now let's go and do some slight verification. So it's prod 01. Make sure the character set or the order is same. It should not be like you are using capital word and here you are using the small words, it's not going to work. You have to use the same one. Okay, so now everything is configured. Now go to Postgre and simply configure the first step as let's see our stanza. I think we have not created the log files. So -p. Backup. Okay. So now it's ready. The first thing, the very first thing, when we are ready. Uh, the first thing that we have to create the metadata or nothing but stanza. So if stanza is not ready, we cannot run the backup. So the first step that you have to perform in the pgBackRest is to create the stanza. Okay. So this is the stanza. Make sure your config stanza and your command stanza, your archive command stanza supposed to be same in the order of everything. It should, if it is a mixture of capital and small, you have to use the same order. Okay. So about it, because in the localhost section, I have mentioned pgBackRest unable to remote process, permission denied, public key terminated, Postgre localhost, no problem. So what you can do, SSH keygen. Okay. So now let's try to see. Unable to find primary cluster, cannot join all. Okay. Stanza public key, no problem. What we will do, we will simply go, as we are in the local server, I will simply go and remove this particular path because this is not required. I am on the current local server. We will do it when we will do it for remote. We will add the IP. So now let's create the stanza. So red 16. So what is the problem? Let's fix it. So error version 16 and path require the cluster do not match 16. Data read from 16 to the control, and the path and port sitting different cluster. Okay, so 16 data and data. Okay, no worries. We will fix this error because we are already using the 16 binaries path. So 16 operating data cluster no match 16. Yeah, is equal PostgreSQL path data. Let's see pgBackRest pgpath 16. This is correct, right? We have just okay. Let me do one thing. I think we have changed it, right? Last time is equal to data directory. Yes. So we're supposed to change it because you remember last time when we were doing practice of changing the directory, changing the data directory, we have changed it from here. So let's copy this. And now we have to come here and make sure that we are right quit. So now it is changed. Now simply become the Postgres. Now let's run the stanza creation command. So now my stanza is successfully created. Guys, any questions so far? Anyone? I have successfully created the stanza. So if I
Sorry to ask, I joined
uh-huh,
bit late. I just confused this word stanza. What does it
mhm.
mean?
It means a stanza is nothing but a combination of metadata of current cluster. In the Oracle, you have a Arman repository database, right?
All right, catalog.
No, Arman repository database.
Okay,
So you can think like this is the same thing in for pgBackRest. So all the backup related metadata will get stored here in the
okay,
backup directory. See here, if you go to the see directory, you will see a stanza name. So all my current cluster related backup information will be get saved here.
so it's a central directory which is storing
Yes,
the remote as well as means whatever the backups we will
whatever
configure.
backup metadata you will do for the
Okay,
from this
from
server
this
will
server.
be get saved. Okay.
Okay,
So let's understand few things that we have to do. Okay. The first thing is once our stanza is created, don't consider that that is that your job is done. Okay. Always, once your stanza is created, always run one more command and check your configuration. So pgBackRest gives you an option to checking your uh, configuration also. Okay. 99% time, if your stanza is created, it means your configuration is good. But 1% chances are there if you see any issue. So first, you run one check command. What check will do? Check will create one, it will do alter system switch log file, right? In the Oracle, you have a concept, right? Alter system switch log file, right?
yes.
So automatically pgBackRest has run a test whether it is able to run the wall segment command or not, wall switch command or not, and it is having the proper access of walls or not, the wall files or not. So always run a check command because until unless check command is not successfully completed, don't consider their pgBackRest configuration is ready. Okay. So against the prod 01 stanza, my test is working fine. Now it's time to run one backup. So let's run one.
As you said, Abhishek, like you were saying, it stores only metadata, right? But again, it does this wall segment switch also.
Yet it is storing the wall segment also. It is storing the complete wall segment under the PG backrest. Okay. And whenever you want to do point in time recovery,
No, no,
this
PG backrest will do, I understand. But if the stanza also will do, or why this check? Check is for PG backrest is working fine, or stanza is
no,
created properly.
PG backrest working fine. Also, stanza is created properly, and PG backrest has have successfully at least did the wall creation. It did the switch at
Okay.
least. It has the proper access to my wall files. Okay. Otherwise, what will happen? I have never tested it. I have started my backup, and one fine day I am seeing lot of errors. Okay. So I don't want to do that. Okay. So PG backrest is now configured. Even my test is passed. Now, can you see I have executed my first full backup? Okay. And once your full backup is created, what you have to do, you have to list the backup also, right? whether this backup is successfully completed or not. Okay. So in the same command with the stanza name, in the last, you have to just put the info. So currently, see this? Can you see this till here? So my first backup is completed. And after my first backup, let me paste this here also so that you people can get the access of it. Oh, I can't edit it. It's okay. So my first backup is done. And if I want to see what was my first backup, I can simply run the info command. Okay. So info command is going to give me the information saying that stanza name, my backup is okay. Cipher, do I have used any cipher? No, I have not used any cipher or something. Cipher is nothing but if I have encrypted something, my backup or something. Database is current. Wall archive number, the which particular work till which particular wall my database is successfully captured. Okay. Second thing, my full backup name. Okay. So if you see the full backup name, the full backup name is basically what? Year, month, and date. Okay. Year, month, and date. And uh, if you see this particular part, this is nothing but a kind of uh, specific time related tag. So it is in UTC or whatever database is currently running in which particular time zone. It is the date tag. Okay. So basically this backup was performed in 10/04/05, something like that. Okay. So even the tag is also getting captured. Okay. So this is going to be my number. So in this date, this time, my backup got executed. Okay. And this particular backup got finished from this time to this time. Okay. And wall file start LSN number is 13 to 13 means only one wall segment has been captured. Database size is 64 MB and database backup size is 64 MB. Okay, repo is this current repo and the size of my first backup is close to 8.9 MB. Okay, now if you want, let's suppose yesterday we have talked about, right? It is not that clever utility which will automatically, if I run the full backup, automatically it will understand and say already there is a full backup available. Automatically, I will tell incremental backup. So it does not work in that way. Okay. So I have to explicitly go and say incremental backup. Then only it will perform the incremental level of backup. Okay. So see here, stanza name is wrong. Let me correct the stanza name. Mod 01. So now it has performed a incremental backup also. So now if I go and do the info of my stanza, I will find two backups. One is full backup and another one is incremental backup. Okay. So how you can say this is an incremental backup? Just take the full backup name underscore F, and after that the incremental tag of the backup and time zone. And in the last, this is F, this is I. Okay. And this says that this is the child backup of this full backup. Okay. If you run one more command, okay, let's suppose you are executing one more time, then you will see one more backup. So 1 minute, one of my student is calling me. Let me tell her that I'm taking classes. So now, even though there is no database change, nothing has happened, I have executed the second command. and it has clearly accepted my second command also. So it is not very clever utility, so that it says there's no database change, I will not take the backup. So it's not like that, right? I think in R1 also it's not like that, right? It takes the backup without applying any mind, right? It's like that, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So now question, your side of the question. Is this clear so far?
So Abhishek, the naming convention is by default, whatever you said. The full backup followed by incremental name.
Yes, yes. Everything is controlled by them. Only stanza I can choose.
So the stanza name is like anything, right?
Anything. But it should be meaningful according to your DevOps environment, like prod, dev, QA, stage, like that.
For taking one backup, we have these many steps. Seriously.
Yes. Welcome to the open source world.
That's what steps are more. Okay.
Steps are more, but once I will teach you the automation, right? Right after this, you will understand a lot of things. Okay.
Got it. So Abhishek, so if it is mentioned a full backup, right? So how could we know which database is this? I mean, I'm asking in another way. We have database A, B, C, right? So this full backup means control of A, B, C, or only A or B or C.
No, this is a
In this.
cluster level backup.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Got it.
So this is the cluster of this.
Okay, got it.
It's not a ABC database. It's a entire
Okay, got
physical
it.
level of the backup.
Okay, you mentioned yesterday, yeah.
Now tell me one thing. Backup is configured. Okay. How I can schedule my incremental and weekly backup?
Through cron jobs or
Very good. Through cron job. What else? What are the other option I have? What is the advanced option?
do you have any inbuilt scheduler in the backrest? Anything is there?
So we have to do three things, which is specific to production, which is 99% time I have seen that people are missing. So let me talk about that. Cron tab minus E. Because why I am talking about this, there's a specific reason. Can you see this? Full backup every day, every Sunday, and incremental backup every Monday to Friday, 1 a.m. Okay. But can you tell me why I am doing this? Why I'm running check every day?
Metadata update.
Okay. Metadata update, but why check is important? I have already did it right once.
To check the logs.
Perform
Whether
this
it's successful or
incremental
failure.
backup.
Okay, let's go one by one. Who will go first?
Okay, whether it's success or failure.
Okay, next person. This is an interview question.
Okay, can you come again to the question one more time?
Why this is why I have full backup and incremental backup makes sense. But why I'm checking every day, every month, every day, why I'm checking?
To
Maybe
update the metadata so that the incremental backup will see will take only the changes.
Okay. I'm
if
a little bit nearby, but I'm not convinced. Okay, I will tell you. Okay, any more answer?
let's
Because
say
I have already explained it. before while running the check command? Yeah, please.
Any kind of
Checking whether val
communication,
is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead.
communication, any kind of communication failure. So
Mm-hmm.
any error
Mm.
we need to
So
validate.
very good.
Checking
So
whether val is being switched.
that is also another reason. So there are many reasons. Let's understand one by one. Let's suppose today I have configured it, everything is working fine. But suddenly my wall file where I am taking the backup is full, right? This is full. So what will happen? Check will fail, right? Because it will not able to create wall or something, first thing. Second thing, one of the junior DBA was working accidentally. He added something here, some extra character. So let's suppose he added something, some character here, something like that. Okay. So what will happen? The check command will go and check and it will find the disturbancy between check command and pg.config. So it will get failed. Someone has accidentally deleted the path. Let's suppose backup path itself is deleted. Okay. While archiving is not working properly, someone has did something. Okay. So archive command is not working. Okay. So all these reasons are there. That's why whenever you are configuring it for the production, there is still a mistake. Can someone find it? What is the biggest mistake? Here also there is a mistake. Still there is a mistake. Are we clear with check command, right? Everyone? Why I am putting check? Guys, are we clear with
Yeah,
that?
yes, yes, to check for the errors and
Yeah,
to verify the
yeah,
mismatch.
mismatch. Second thing, still I am doing a mistake, big mistake.
Timing,
No,
daily 12:30, right?
so which will run first?
First 01, 12 a.m. I guess.
So who will run
Eh,
first? Check, full, incremental, which will run?
Check will
Uh,
be done first.
Yeah, so there is no mistake. I was just trying to understand whether you people are able to understand the config or not. So first check will run, even though the sequence is here and there, it will run based on the config command. So check will run. If check will find any issue, my backup in other thing will get fail. Okay. Second thing, when you are configuring these kind of scripts, rather than putting the blind commands like this is a blind command, right? There is no condition in it. Okay. Always you have to put some kind of conditions. So for that conditions, you can simply go to ChatGPT and you can create a shell script. Okay. Shell script. In the shell script, always mention check status and then run the full and incremental comments. Okay. So I just simply go and type to the ChatGPT and say that please convert this to make a shell script to with condition. First run check command. If sorry for my mistake. Check command. If check is failed, do not run full or incremental backup. Okay. So like that, you create your script. Okay. Once your script is ready like this, okay, make sure your stanza and everything is properly created, right? So once take this script and then go to your OPT folder or wherever you want to keep your script, mkdir backup daily.sh. sorry, mkdir script, cd scripts, vi daily backup.sh. Okay. So here you simply go and put your script. Okay. Chmod execute your daily script and then test it. Okay. So log pgBackRest. Okay. No problem. So we will go to daily backup and so we will change this log to our log directory. Okay. Where we have log pgBackRest log. So let's suppose I don't want to keep my log there. I will keep it here. Okay, scripts vi my daily script, and I will simply say and go. I will change it to this log location slash daily backup.log. Okay, now I will simply go and execute my script and see it's working or not. Okay, so it got executed. Let's see how it is executing. So simply sh -x, run it on debug mode and see this. Backup completed successfully. It will also populate a log backup backrest log. Sorry, my daily log. See this? It's done. So let's understand what we did so far. Are we clear till here, guys? Everyone? Why I have created shell script? Why I have created a shell script?
For better automation.
For the better automations. So the script is ready. You can same script. I can say full. So it will run the full script, full backup. If I say incremental I and cr, it will run incremental. If I will not define, it will run both the backups. Okay. So now I will take this. I will go to cron tab. E. I will delete everything. And now this will be my new backup strategy. Paste. And like that, I can, no, this is not the correct script name, right? What was my script name? What was the daily backup, right?
Yes.
Suppose daily backup. See, I'm knowingly doing all these things so that I can give you all possible production related thing so that you are not doing any mistake. You are well aware that what you are doing, what possible mistakes you can do. So all these things are important from the interview point of view also. So this is done. Now it looks good. So I will do some little recap because this my solution, what I was talking about is not 100% full. So now you will ask a question. Our main topic was the backup, but you have already completed the backup, but why this solution is not full? So you will get the answer now. Okay. So let's go one by one, step by step.
Before that one question, here we are given incremental. We try to run incremental, right? So here do we have to perform mention like incremental one, a differential, cumulative kind of?
Yes, if you want, you can perform that also. Incremental differential like that you can perform.
What terms we use like Armand use now incremental 0, incremental level 1, level 0 like that.
No,
You
not
mentioned
like
there,
that.
right?
No, no. Here it is just like you have to run the single command, and that will by default will take. Not level 1 or not level 2. The moment you run the command, automatically that day backup will be considered as an incremental or incremental differential backup. That's all. It's not that mature. If you run full command, it will take full command. If you run incremental, it will take incremental.
If we want cumulative,
You have to explicitly say that it has to take the cumulative backup. Let me tell you how it will take incremental backup. So here, let me get the command. So I have to just simply mention cumulative. So if I run like this, it will be my differential backup. If I run incremental backup, it will be my incremental backup like this. Make sense? So you have to define your strategy or command. It is not that intelligent. Make sense?
yeah, okay.
So now, as when I was starting this course, I was telling you, right, after certain time, we are going to understand the concept, but also we are doing to do end-to-end implementations. Okay. So tell me one thing, today, what we have implemented? Backup, right? Which kind of backup we have implemented? Logical or physical?
Physical.
This is physical backup. What tool we have used?
pgBackRest.
pgBackRest. Okay. Tell me one thing. Did we schedule it? Yes, we have scheduled it, right? Logging is also enabled, right?
Yes.
It's a prerequisite, correct?
Yes, it is prerequisite, but it is a little relevant with my next topic. That's why I'm asking like that. So logging is enabled, right? Tell me one thing. Few things we have to understand. This setup that we did so far, it's a production ready. Is this production ready? Let's take from the term by term. Backup, config, check, log, check, schedule, check. What is missing?
In case of job fails,
Very good.
we should get notified, right? If in a production environment, if we have 100 servers, we cannot go and check each job completed or not, right?
Yes. So what is missing here? Backup status, right? Do I have thousands of servers? Do you think I will log into thousands of servers? Let's suppose we all are working in Google, Netflix, ChatGPT, Anthropic, or we are working for Aadhaar. Do you think Aadhaar might be having one Postgres server? Thousands of servers, right? So are you going to log into all these things? No, you have to need some kind of solutions. I'll go to step by step. One more thing is missing.
Is the backup is valid or not? That all.
I will cover that also in alerting. If my check command fails, I need a alert. Right? All those things But tell me one thing. I have 1000 servers. Still, these 5 things are enough.
No, actually, we should. How could we confirm the backup is valid and until we do the restore?
Right. So backup check. So without restoring 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte of backup, how I can do backup test? So I have a command called checksum. Okay. So what is checksum command does? It checks your backup and it provides a status saying that your backup is successfully completed or not. ChatGPT is very dumb. Checksum Linux. It is giving me. So checksum is a command. Using that, what I can do, I can simply check my backups and I can say whether these files are valid or not. Okay. So checksum command also I can run and test it. But before that, the most important part is lying here. Let's do one more round of test. Backup configuration done. Yes or no? Backup logging done. Yes or no? Done, right? It's generating the log, right? Schedule is ready. Done. Backup status. It's not done. Alerting is not done. Monitoring is not done. So now let's understand when we are developing a solution end to end or production ready, what things are required, how we can make it production ready. So the first thing that we are going to implement is email alert. So we will make sure whatever alerts are there, it will go to my Gmail account. Okay, we will implement it. Second thing, for monitoring, let's implement Prometheus and Grafana so that I can monitor my backup. Okay. Checksum we can implement using a shell script. Okay. Make sense? So now let's implement all these things so that our monitoring concept is clear. Our alerting concept is also clear. So that this complete implementation look like a real-time production implementation. Yes or no? Guys?
Abhishek, yes. But what's the difference backup status and the checksum?
Checksum is nothing but a command. Let's suppose this is the file. Tell me one thing. Have you ever tested your backup in last many years? Very rarely, until unless we are a bank or as per the bank, there is a guideline that every 3 months we supposed to check our at least one backup of each database, right? If you have worked in a bank, they always say, right, you have to test your backup, you have to test your standby drill, you have to do all those things, right? So in the same way, what I have to do, I have to test it without restoring it. So what is the option? The best option, we have the checksum command. So checksum command will go and it will check the file integrity. Okay. So a file integrity is nothing but whether file is corrupted or not, whether file the headers are properly updated or not. So once we will do this checksum, we can say at least file is good, but it will not tell you that whether it is going to give you same amount of data or not. So that is not, that information at least we are not getting, but at least we can say these files are healthy. We can use it for the recovery purposes. Okay. Clear?
Yes, yes, got it.
So if you want to read further, just go and say checksum command in Linux. Okay. Checksum command in Linux. Are we clear till here, guys? Because from in this stage point of view, from here point of view, we are going to implement a full solution end to end so that I can show you real-time production grade system with alerting monitoring. Okay. So Prometheus and Grafana, how we are going to install? We are going to take Docker file and we will implement Prometheus and Grafana. And for alerting, I will take my Gmail account. I will configure the alerting in the Prometheus and Grafana alert manager. And whenever if any issue happens related to replication, it will send me a mail. Okay. Can we take a break and then we'll configure all these things quickly?
Yeah. Before that,
Abhishek,
Abhishek, the
just
fourth one.
just one question, Abhishek, before
Mhm.
we. Uh, this is the physical backup that I understood,
Mhm.
which take the whole cluster backup, which
Mhm.
is data something number. Okay,
Mhm.
let's say so it is taking the backup of that particular file only, right?
Mhm.
Which covers whatever the ABCD database is, which takes the whatever the data file, table space, and all.
All
Correct?
correct.
Is okay.
But see,
So
that's why you are creating the stanza, right? So when you are creating the stanza, automatically it is scanning your current cluster and it is performing the backup. Getting
Why
my
I'm
point?
confused because table space and data file location is different,
Hmm.
and this data that
Hmm.
data location is
Hmm.
different,
Hmm.
right? PG
Hmm.
data.
Hmm.
So I
By
thought,
default, it will capture everything.
okay,
By default, it will capture everything. It will go to PG global, PG local, and it will get all the information from your PG underscore table spaces, and it will get the detail. It will capture the data from catalog table.
perfect.
Getting my point? You will not lose any data. Any question?
yeah, Abhishek, the
Hmm.
backup status, which is nothing but to refresh myself, whether the backup has completed or not, or
Completed
full
successfully or not? Yeah.
not.
Correct,
Okay.
correct. Yeah.
Checksum is internally the backup is valid or not.
Backup file is valid or not, or corrupted or not, or the headers are
Okay.
properly, or in future you can use it or not. But it is not giving you any guarantee that it will be 100%, it will recover your data or not. It is not giving you the guarantee of data point of view, but it is giving a guarantee from the health point of view of a file. Let's
Okay.
suppose you have a zip file. Okay. Sometimes
Mhm.
we get a zip file issue, right? It is not able to give the data. So you can run a checksum and you can say whether this zip file will work or not,
Okay. Okay.
or it need recovery or not.
Okay.
Same like our data files of database.
Okay. But whatever we see in the backup is completed, but how to see the file name extensions? Um,
File name
what is actually?
extensions. No,
Yes. Yes.
it is simply go to your backup, your stanza, and here you will see the folders in the same structure.
We could see only, okay.
Everything is here. And your log files are also there.
Okay.
See, it is also creating a link. This is the latest one. And if
Okay.
you go to backup.info, you will get all the information.
Okay. So
Getting my
this is the data, right? This is the value, right, of
metadata.
the
This
thing.
is the metadata.
Metadata. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Got it?
The human cannot read this file, correct?
Human can read this file. This metadata file you can read.
No, not
You
metadata.
uh,
Actual backup file.
no, it is there. You can read it. Actual file also you can read. It is simply copy of your data. See, whatever is running. Let's suppose this. Let's take this one. So if you technically go and see, this is nothing but your data, right? PG data. See this? But it is in a only zip mode, compress mode.
Okay, if you unzip, we can read the values of the table.
Yes, yes, yes. You can
To
do that.
avoid that only, we need to use
Yes,
SSH.
but it is not recommended that you take the backup and manually do it. Let run the pgBackRest recovery command. I will talk everything on the recovery. I have not completed the backup itself. I want to
Okay.
complete this project first so that at least you get an idea about the real-time production implementation. Okay,
Okay.
with alerting, with everything. Okay. So let's take a. Can we take 10-minute break only today to save time, or let's take 15 minutes? I take some rest.
Yes. Thank you.
Let's take a 15-minute break. Guys, we are going good. Are you happy? Like you are able to understand whatever I'm trying to explain here? It's good, right?
Yes. Yes, it's good. Yes.
Everyone is back. Guys, everyone is back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
So now, as we have discussed from here onwards, we will implement everything end-to-end project kind of thing so that you will get an idea. So the first thing that we are going to implement is monitoring. Okay. And this topic is also related to SRE and DBRE. Okay. So the first thing that we are going to do as part of the monitoring is Prometheus and Grafana. Now you will ask a question, what is Prometheus and Grafana? Okay. So the first thing is Prometheus is a time series database, which is going to store all the database related or any source related information as a database. And Grafana is nothing but a dashboarding tool where it is the data is getting stored and it is getting represented in terms of dashboard. Okay. So how we are going to configure it? We are going to use the Docker. And on top of that, we are going to configure Prometheus and Grafana. Okay. Now you will ask a question. How our database is going to connect it with Prometheus and Grafana. So on the database server, this is our database server. We are going to deploy a agent kind of thing called exporter. This exporter will connect to the database and send all the details over the network to Prometheus. Prometheus will store all these metrics or the data to its data store, and we will connect our Grafana to Prometheus, and we will see all this information in very beautiful dashboards. Okay. So first step, we will deploy the exporter. Then we will install the Prometheus and Grafana in one server. And later we will connect to this Prometheus and Grafana with our database. And we will deploy one very beautiful dashboard. Okay. Nothing to worry about. Everything is very, very easy. So let's suppose this is my database server. This is my database server. Let's not deploy our monitoring here. Let's create a new server. Let's suppose we will take MV. We will take a new server 16 to 20. And we are going to use this as our monitoring server. Okay, so this is going to be my monitoring server. 142 is going to be my monitoring server. So before we are configuring the monitoring server, first what we have to deploy? If I want to run it on Docker, the first thing what I have to install here.
One thing, Abhishek, that was so quick. Like you moved that, what folder have you moved into another name?
Yeah, 1 minute, I will show you. So let's think like my database is running here, one node, one virtual machine, and my monitoring server is running from this virtual machine. Okay, this a database server and this is my virtual machine. So I have simply previously my database server was running from 16. So I have just renamed that folder to monitoring. That's all I did.
The data folder you rename.
No. Virtual machine, my Vagrant folder.
Oh.
This is my Vagrant folder.
Okay.
Clear, right? If you are not clear, I will not go ahead. Please ask your question if you are not clear.
That's
I will
what, if
explain.
I do practice, how will I do? That's what I was thinking.
You will create two virtual machines.
Okay.
You will create two virtual machines like me. One virtual machine will be database. Another virtual machine will be monitoring. They're supposed to be in the same network. Then only they will able to communicate with each other. Getting my point?
Okay.
So this site is ready, right? Already my backup and
Yes.
everything is ready. This site I'm going to ready. So first thing here, I will install Docker. Then I will create my Docker compose file, which will be having my Prometheus and Grafana config. And here I will come and install one exporter software, Prometheus exporter. This exporter will send the detail over the network to my Prometheus and Grafana. Using the dashboard, I will monitor this database, backup and all these things here. Don't worry, I will explain you again and again until unless you are not clear. Okay. So let's build our monitoring server first. Okay.
Yeah, Abhishek, Prometheus and Grafana, is that the two are different tools or?
Yes, two different tools we are combining and we are using it. So
Okay.
let me finish it and I will show you everything. I will explain you one more time. So let's quickly install. Don't worry if this is going to be too much for today. I will cover this on the next session, but whatever is possible, at least let's do it so that this will look like a real-time project to you, right? This will look
Yeah.
like a real-time project, end-to-end project, because this is the mistake other trainers are doing. They are just teaching one thing and they are not correlating it. So what I am doing, I am just correlating everything so that you can work like as a end-to-end project. Okay, so let's do this. So in the
Datadog also do the same, right?
sorry,
Datadog.
yes, Datadog will also do the same.
Abhishek, so which one captures database transactions?
Exporter.
From exporter will capture the transaction, but in Grafana or Prometheus, which stores?
Prometheus stores. It's a time series database. Grafana is just a representation of the Prometheus data.
The dashboard, right? Grafana.
Dashboard. Yes.
Okay.
So these concepts are related to SRE and DBRE. These concepts, if you carefully see, Backup is DBA task, but enabling all these things for a production system effectively is a DBRE SRE concept, so that nothing is missed, right?
Can I use this Prometheus and Grafana for Oracle database?
Yes, yes, you can use it. I will show you that also, don't worry. See, go to Prometheus.
I think Prometheus is not related to only database, right? Other teams
It's
also are
related to
still
so
using.
many things. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um,
Even you can monitor your washing machine, Wi-Fi router. You can monitor anything. If exporter is available, you can monitor anything. It's a very, very powerful framework. Very, very powerful. So in DevOps culture method, uh, this is one of the very, very powerful tool. And when you will become SRE and DBRE, you will see most of the time you are configuring all these things. Can you see this? All possible things you can configure. So I'm going to configure this one. Okay. N number of tools are there. N number. See this? Even you can configure for your
What
IoT
is
devices.
pgBouncer or PostgreSQL or
Yes, I
something?
will. It is there in our one of the topic called connection pooling. So we
Okay.
will talk about that. Don't worry, I will explain you in the same way that we are doing with the monitoring with everything. Okay. From today onwards, I have one request. From today onwards, if you are not watching or doing watching the videos, please start watching it. Okay. So that you
So,
are connecting all the topics step by step.
Abhishek, so that Prometheus will help to monitor my Oracle DB
Huh?
without any kind of licensing. Is it?
Any kind of licenses. Yes, it's a free of cost open source solution.
Yeah.
And the best thing about it is like it's very easy to configure.
it is more advanced than
More
OEM.
advanced.
OEM is more advanced. OEM
No,
is currently we are using, right?
OEM is like a proprietary one, but Prometheus is like it's like a modified car. You can modify it from any
If
corner.
a client is not ready to invest in license for OEM and all,
Hmm.
so for our monitoring purpose, if client allow, then we can set that Prometheus monitoring, right?
Yes, yes, yes. You can set. See this Docker
Since
compose.
since it's a open source tool, any kind of data sharing issue is there.
No, you have to manage it, but it's completely reliable. Big companies are using it,
Okay.
so nothing to worry about. The only headache is it will be your baby. You have to manage it.
Do we
Okay.
need any API to connect
Nothing,
the
nothing.
okay.
No, only Docker. Even if you don't want to do it Docker, you can install it by in the direct server. But I don't recommend that because in that case your installation configuration step will be very 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 long. Okay, so don't do that mistake. Manage it on Docker so that it will be very very easy for you to manage it. Okay, so my config file is ready. Let me create one config.yaml file. You will not believe that I'm going to do this within a few minutes. You will be shocked. Like, oh, this is done. So see this, my Prometheus and Grafana is ready. Paste. So
exporter is also a open source.
Yes, everything is open source. Everything is open source.
If I have 10 Postgres servers, all the 10 Postgres servers I need to install exporter.
Yes, all the 10 servers supposed to have exporter. It behaves like an agent.
Okay, we cannot install agent in the Prometheus or Grafana servers.
No, you can do that. You can even monitor the Prometheus and Grafana server also. That is also possible. Don't worry, our pgBackRest is not over. I am just showing you the backup as well as the monitoring so that this topic is completely ready. Okay. So now my Prometheus and Grafana is ready. Docker compose. Compose up. How much time we have? 20 minutes, right? We can do that. Never ever install your Prometheus Grafana directly on the database server. Always dedicated, use a dedicated box. So now my Prometheus is running on 9090 and Grafana is running on 3000. Okay. Let's do this. What is my database monitoring server IP? Oh, where is the IP? Yes, 142. So this is my Prometheus. Okay. See my Prometheus target. So my target is Postgre. And if I will do the same IP with 3000, I will get my Grafana. Okay. Admin password. Not now. So let's see what password we have given. So Prometheus admin password is admin123. So this is ready. Okay. Now everything is blank. I don't have anything. Okay. So now what I have to do? What is the next step? Is this setup done? No, right? So install exporter on PostgreSQL steps. So now let's go and install the exporter on PostgreSQL. Okay. So give me steps to install Postgres. Now let's create one more window. So green one is like my database. Black one is my monitoring server. Don't get confused. The moment you will do the practice, it will be very, very clear for you. So this is my database server. Okay, so now what I have to do? I have to install the exporter on Postgres. Okay. See this? Like this, I can download the Postgre, this one, tag name. Okay, now I got the Postgre tar file. See here, exporter tar file. See this? Now what you can do, you can copy this to your Linux local bin. Okay, like this. Now let's Postgre exporter. We have copied into the binary folder the Postgre exporter, and we are also given the exporter privileges. This is wrong. So this supposed to be, this command supposed to be, rather than exporter, is supposed to be Postgre. Okay. And paste. No such file open. Okay. Postgre. USR thing. Okay, let's see if something will fail. We'll see. Let's create a environment file. Okay, so environment file is the file where we are going to put the credentials. So under that, let's configure our database credentials. Don't worry, I will explain it one more time. Nothing to worry about that. Exporter. Our Postgre password is Oracle. Okay. 5432. And source it. So exporter.environment. Okay, I have changed the variable. Now let's go and create a service so that I can stop my exporter with this service. Here I will simply I'm just creating a Linux service, that's all. And now let's see if this service is coming up or not. Okay, so now let's see if my service is system status. So it's running. So my exporter is now configured. Okay, now exporter is ready. Everything is ready. Now how to test it? So simply now let's configure our Prometheus part also. So before that, let's test the exporter. If exporter is sending us this command, it means it's working fine. Okay, can you see? I'm getting the output from my exporter. Now let's go to our Prometheus and put the IP of our database server. So what is the IP of the database server is 1.107. So here we will come. I know it will be little confusing for you. You must be thinking what this guy is doing, but I will explain you step by step.
But
So
too much task for this setup.
I can do it in a 5 minute with the help of AI agent. But in that case,
Yes,
what will happen? You will miss the this learning part.
yes.
If tomorrow,
No,
if
I'm just generally telling. For setting up this without AI is hard, but even with AI also too many steps are there.
only first time.
Okay.
Think
Okay.
about me when I have learned it first time, right? In 2010 or 11, there was not proper steps available in the internet. So I took more than 2.5 months to figure out. And the
Yes.
people who were knowing, they were not responding to me. They used to live in a different part of the world. But what I did, I was keep on learning about it because I was seeing lot of articles that Prometheus is going good, Prometheus is going better. So compose down. I'm just bouncing the Docker so that it can understand my this one. Now I have added my agent to my Prometheus. See this, my agent is giving me all the result. Now this is ready. This particular step is ready. My Prometheus is connected to my database server and is getting all the things. Now I'll go to my uh, Grafana. I will define a connection. Here I will say I need a Prometheus connection. There is the Prometheus. And here I will say add new data source, Prometheus. What is my Prometheus server? This is my Prometheus server, right? Simply go and put my Prometheus server. Skip TLS check, save and test. See this, it is tested. It is working fine. Now, the thing which you are going to see, you will be amazed. New dashboard. Okay. I will add a new dashboard. Sorry. Dashboard, discard, create dashboard. Where is that? Panel. Add. So configure and add panel. Sorry, something else. I think this is the new version. So add new dashboard. Uh, link. Where is the dashboard? New import. So here you will come and simply either you can use the chat GPT to use the dashboard ID, or you can go to Grafana free dashboards. You can choose the dashboards whatever you want to choose, but make sure you choose the data source to as a Prometheus. Okay, so like that, or you can search here Postgre. So any dashboard that you want to add, you can go and copy the dashboard clipboard ID and come here, load, and here you can use the Prometheus dash, this one. You can give some name or whatever you want to do the import. Can you see this? Monitoring started, right? In the same way, in case you need a dashboard for your pgBackRest dashboard. So you can also import the backup dashboards. Okay. One nine two eight. Let's import this dashboard also. New, import, paste, load, change UID, Prometheus, import, override. See here, all these things are, I think this is the same dashboard which we have just loaded. So give it some time, and automatically you will see all the details are getting loaded. In the same way, you can also install different dashboards. Initially, it might be looking very difficult that I have to do this and that. But once your concepts are clear, it's a matter of just few clicks. Even you can configure your dashboards. Postgre exporter is configured. Let me configure anything else, which I can show you. Let's install this one. Copy the ID, dashboard, import dashboard, paste it, load it. Dashboard, our connection is Prometheus, import it. All the database, instance name. So I think instance and other things are not populating. So we will just configure it. Don't worry. Refresh. Instance is not coming. So let's go and see the dashboard. Postgre exporter. Edit. Discard. Now this is working. That we will fix it. Why it is not coming, we will see. Okay. So can I explain it one more time, what I did so far? Because I have to take this case to the next level. Can I explain it one more time, what I did from the beginning? Guys, please speak something. Yes. I know it is little over too much detail for today. I know, but I'm not going to leave you alone. Don't worry that you are going to be alone, and if you are stuck, I will not help you. This is my database. This is my database server, for example, 192.168.1.107, right? Remember, here I have simply came and created a exporter. Which exporter? PostgreSQL exporter. I created a service also for this. Under that, I have an environment file. See this? So here, if you see the environment file, under the environment file, I have simply configured my credentials. localhost 5432 Postgre and my password. So it is connecting to my database. So using .env file, exporter is connecting to my database and storing all the data locally. Okay, till here we are clear. Till here we are clear what I did on the database side. I have installed one small binary. This binary I have installed as a Postgres exporter, right? And from where I got this binary? So I have used this binary, exporter binary. I have copied the same command from ChatGPT and I have simply installed it. Okay. So once my database side of the work is ready, I came to my monitoring server. In the monitoring server, the first thing what I did, I have installed Docker. On top of that, I have installed Prometheus and Grafana. On top of that, under my Prometheus configuration, let me show you that also. Under my Prometheus configuration, I have simply deployed my exporter IP and the port. You remember this one? 107. This is my exporter IP and the port, which I have simply configured it. Okay. So now my Prometheus knows from where it has to collect the data. The moment I have deployed it, and if I go to my Prometheus targets, in my targets, I will see the same name. See this? And if target is up, I will get the up. If target is down, I will get down. Okay. So let's suppose, for example, if I will make the database exporter service down, systemctl. The moment I will make this service down, my target will go down. See this? Service is down, right? If I start the service, my it is up. Sorry. So this is up. So let's go back to our explanation. Here, I have configured the Postgre exporter here in my Prometheus. Prometheus is exporter is reading the details from Postgre, sending it to exporter. Exporter is sending to Prometheus. And now I have configured my Grafana. Grafana is reading all these Prometheus data and using the dashboards, using the beautiful dashboards, it is showing me all the details. Okay. Some of that settings is not coming, might be not now, but in future it will be get populated. Okay, like that. Like that, I have n number of dashboards which I can use for the Postgre purposes. So let's suppose you want to see this particular dashboard. Initially, I know it might be confusing, but the moment you will understand it, it will be matter of cake. Mean to say it will be very easy for you to understand. Okay. Let's go and add one connection also. Add. Yes. Add a new data source. I am also defining a source. What is my database server IP? 192.168.1.107:5432. Database name is Postgres. And here Postgres, Oracle, ALS required, disable, save and test. Testing is done. Now let's go here, dashboards. It is monitoring. Settings are not getting monitored. No problem. Let's do one more thing. Let's deploy node exporter also. So what is node exporter?
It
If
may be
I
related to server config, server
very
log.
very good. So like Postgre exporter, I have node exporter. So I will say install node exporter. Give me steps for node exporter for Alma Linux 9, right? We have 9, right? So I'm sorry, huh? If you're not able to understand, don't worry. We can have all these things, configured one more time, or if you want to do, you can also try in your machine. But I will recommend you do it on your machine first, and then practice it. If you are stuck, I will help you. Okay, so I got node exporter r minus, it's extract it, copy it to your local bin file. Okay, and then give the proper privileges. Node exporter. So I will say I will use root. I will not use node exporter because I don't want to create a new user just for this purpose. I will create a service file. Okay, this is also ready. Now let's go to our Prometheus server. Sorry, our monitoring server, and add this also as a what? As a what? As a target. So here I will say I'm telling n expo so that I can easily and say static config paste. Make sure indentation should be, it's a XML file, so indentation has to be managed. Otherwise, it will fail. So what is my node exporter port? My node exporter port is supposed to be what? 911. 911. Okay. So come here. Now this new target supposed to be visible on. Again, we have to do Docker compose down up. Sorry, I did it without detach mode. So let me complete it. -D. Here I supposed to see a new target. See this? Unknown. This is also up, right? Node exporter is up here. Okay. Now let's see if we are seeing any differences. All the dashboards are getting fixed or not. Exporter. Database. All instance is not configured, so let's go. This is also not. Let's delete it. Delete. And we can recreate all these things again. So Grafana dashboards. Search for Postgres. Now let's source node exporter. So let's take this one. This looks very fancy. Oh, this is not the correct one because it is talking about some Apache or something. No. So node exporter all action time and data source Prometheus. Okay. So now let's take Postgre overview. Copy the ID, import, load, source, import. Refresh it. Let's wait for some time. All PP all. Something is wrong. We'll fix it. Why it is not coming? So data source Prometheus. It is good.
Abhishek, in your Docker composite, you
Mhm.
mentioned some interval is 15 minutes something. Is that the dependent with that?
Yes, so that if I have a heavy production system, I should not be collecting the data too fast. So what we do normally, uh, we are
15
just,
seconds, right?
yes, seconds. So we
Okay.
are configuring it in a such a way that my exporter should not become resource consuming thread or activity or service for my database server like that. So why this is not working? We'll fix it. Don't worry. Let me configure one more dashboard and we will call today's session off. and we will do all these things in the next session. Okay, because I think you people are not getting it properly, right? You need some time.
Correct.
Uh, but if you are planning to become DBRE, SRE, or you have a plan to go in that direction, then this is one of the important tool. Okay, so uh, you have to work on it. And this is very famous tool, very powerful tool. You can configure anything in that. Okay, good. Don't worry, we are not leaving this topic here. We are going to talk about more things step by step, more topics, so that you can configure all these things in your real-time environment. Okay. So clear? So 111860. Let's add this also. Even you can monitor your RDS databases also. Okay, with this database, with this. See this? So in case if I want to put some CPU load, install stress on Linux server and give me command to create dummy stress. Okay, so there is a binary in Linux called stress. So let me put some stress on my database server. Okay, so that I can show you in the real-time production how we see the issues. So currently production server is very cool and calm, right? So let me put some stress. Stress. Let's put some stress. See, now you will see a lot of changes in the statistics. See this? CPU is 50% utilized. Getting my point? 1 hour. The moment I will stop my stress command, you will see a lot of changes. Can I do that? For example, see this, Control C. Stress, the moment I will stop the stress command, utilization will go to 7%. Let me put the stress. See this? Utilization is going high, right? RAM is 80%. Okay. So now what? Let me do one thing. Let me put more stress to the CPU. Let's make it crash. See this? CPU utilization is not going high. Let me make it 100. Let's see what happens. CPU is not going high. I don't know why, but let's see. Let's put some more load. Let's put some memory stress also. Okay. Like that, you can put load, you can test it in your house. But this tool, the more you understand this tool, right? It will make your life easy. In going forward sessions, I will show you how you can put alerts also in that. Okay. So that it will show you the complete picture of your database or your server. Okay. Is it good, guys?
Yeah, yes, Abhishek. Is if someone has killed the exporter, right? If it
So
is rerun or automatically it's started again,
for
or
that,
we
you have to create an alert in monitoring.
okay.
So in that case, you have to again create an alert on that here
Where we have to create in the exporter
in
source
exporter
database, or
even for node exporter.
we have to create in
You
Prometheus
can you
Grafana node.
can you can create it on here also in the Grafana also. You can create an alert manager for that. Let me make my CPU.
Is it due to it's a Docker and it's a server based? That's why that CPU is not.
No, my server itself is very idle. So that's what. If I put a lot of database connections also, this might go a little high. But at least memory, I made it 18%. But this is a fantastic tool. Very nice tool. Okay. Even I have created the PostgreSQL data source dashboard. So once it is configured right, if you have thousands of issues, no need to go to your database servers, because once it is set up once, right, uh, you will going to monitor everything from this server directly. Okay. So let me show you one more dashboard. If this dashboard works here, I will show you direct database related thing also. I need to check why these things are not coming. CPU is going good. Mm, These things we have to fix it. Why these things are not coming? Database status and all those things, right? Is not
Is
coming.
there an issue on node exporter side as Postgres data is not coming, right?
Postgre data is not coming. Might be I'm not adding the correct this one. The dashboard for that. This is supposed to populate actually.
Did
Or
we create that particular
or
user and all?
I have seen one more thing. First time it takes time. So one more thing I can do. I can go to my server side my database server side, and I can simply try to bounce the exporter service. I have seen this issue a lot of times. I believe this should help. I'm so sorry for giving you a lot of things in today, but my only intention was to show you end-to-end solutions so that you people are understanding that how we configure everything related to the backup, related to the, all the details like that. Okay. So data source is correct. Password. This looks correct actually. I don't think permission cache. This looks good. 5432. Oh, okay. Connection. Oh, this looks good. Because I can communicate with this, right? Build a dashboard, explore the viewer, select the table. Oh, I can see the employee count. Everything is coming. It means I can run the queries and other thing. See? It means I'm able to connect to my database. See, employee table, all these things, count, choose the column, employee name, run the query. Yes, it's working. Then what is the problem? We'll fix that, don't worry. Choose the alias, choose the group by employee ID. Run the query. Yeah, see, count is coming. It means I can connect to my database. Might be some other issue that we have to fix it. Okay. Clear, guys? What I'm trying to tell you here, what I'm trying to explain it here. Are you guys clear? I can give you a guarantee no one will teach you like this. So please utilize my knowledge. Try to understand all these concepts. It will be damn useful for you. Initially, it will be looking, little confusing and all. But trust me, if you do the practice, you will understand the importance of it and it will make your life easy. Okay. Host. Somehow host is not taken. RDS or device. Let's refresh it. Let me refresh my server also. Okay. Clear? We'll take this topic to the next level. Any question?
Can we check the data is received from Prometheus, right?
Yes, data is received. Data is
No, in the
very well received.
metrics or some, it's
Postgre. Why may this is not coming that I have to say. See, node exporter is working fine. That guarantee I can give you. Okay. But Postgre is not coming. Host is not defined. Administration, user and access. There is an option new configured. This is also looking 5432. See here. Okay. I got it. Right. See.
should be disabled.
Okay, let's reboot it. Postgre exporter restarted. Node exporter restarted. Postgre is up. Now I think we're supposed to see something. No, not working. Node exporter is working. Postgre is not working. 5 minute. All no. Something is wrong. Let me do one more thing. Let me see here. Get enforcing. This is also wrong. C Linux. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't see the time. Don't worry, huh? I'll just finish it quickly. Reboot. Sudo Docker compose ps. It's not up, so let's go make it up. Docker compose minus. Okay, what is the problem? Anyone can tell me? My Docker itself is not running. So system Docker. This is also running. And now let's see if everything is running. No. Node exporter is working fine. Okay, let's see in the next class. Okay, but at least we are good till here, right? Guys, are we good till here? Whatever we did so far.
Yes.
Okay.
But, okay, Abhishek, yesterday you were saying, right, that I can share the screen and you show me that.
You can share.
Can you show? Help me in that.
Yes, yes.
1 minute. Okay. Anything wrong? Please.
Just show me.
Only thing I have this Docker with Postgres. So you were connecting from here to there, right? From Google Chrome, you were opening. So how to do that?
What I like? Give me some background.
Like pgAdmin, you were trying to open from Google Chrome, right? Yesterday. That one
Right.
I want to try.
So your Docker is running.
Yes. With the Docker.
Docker PS. No,
From outside you run.
no. It's supposed to be inside Docker PS. No. So IP do IP? No. Do IP space A.
Basic.
A. Enter. Take any of this IP 56.51
This one.
and yeah, put it in your browser. First, go to your PowerShell and ping it.
So
Add another session. Add another session. PowerShell.
command
Yeah.
prompt or PowerShell?
No. It's okay. Command is also fine. Same thing. Ping. Perfect. Now, what is your port? Docker port for pgAdmin 5433. Okay.
Yeah.
So go
So
to
this
the
is
browser.
This is Postgres port, right? Or Docker port.
Docker port.
Docker port, and this is Postgres port.
No. I think you have installed Postgre. You have not installed pgAdmin.
Okay. So do I have to install here in this Docker?
No, you can install it anywhere, whenever you want to install
Okay,
it.
I have pgAdmin here.
Okay, start it.
That I can connect. I think I tried once. That is
But you
working.
want to
Ah.
use it on the Docker one, right?
Yesterday you were doing, so I want to try
Yeah.
the.
I will give you the command.
One
Good.
something.
Just be in the same server where you are there currently, where you're there. Okay. Just paste this command.
Where are you? Can you put it in the chat?
Yeah. I'm putting in the chat. Copy this command.
No, I didn't get it.
No, I have. It is there in your screen. I can see that.
Oh, can't see. Yeah, okay.
Copy this
I got
entire
this
command.
entire command.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paste it in your place from where you want to install that pgAdmin.
Can I do it here
Yeah.
and run it?
Run it.
I'm going to find image.
Hmm.
Was it working?
Yeah. No. Wait. It is installing. It is copying the image. Then it will build the Docker instance.
So you were saying, right? You created one first. I mean, you copied like monitoring. I was asking you, right? What were you copying for this Prometheus? Prometheus. Okay,
Prometheus.
Prometheus, yeah. Okay. Actually, I have this vagrant installed, right? If I take this copy of this folder and I put it, rename it, I can have another vagrant machine.
You will get lot of network conflict because you are using same machine. Better to create a new one from the vagrant
Okay.
init.
But
Now do
how
Docker
that?
PS. Yeah,
Sorry,
get it.
Docker case.
Yeah, Docker PS. Yes. Now go to your browser and put 5050.
5050.
5050. 5450. Show me your Docker PS. Why it is 545050. Oh, go back and connect again. Refresh. 5451.
Oh, now it's working.
What password you have used? You have used just copy the admin at the example.com and a capital admin at the 123. Take it from your notepad. You have copied it in your notepad.
This one?
Yeah. Copy.
And password?
Password admin 123.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay.
Now add server and you can connect to any server, whatever you want. Here also it's there in quick link. There's a add server.
I forgot how to do like
Look, give name something like that. Postgre. Go to connections now. Connections. Host name local host. Do Docker PS in your command line. I have seen there was a Postgre running.
Yeah, it's running.
What was the port? 5433.
5432.
Use this. You know username password of this.
Postgres only. I forgot the password.
You can reset it.
Oh no, we have it somewhere. I installed. I mean, I installed right. 1 minute. This is the same password I used to use.
Very nice. You are keeping good document. So go to your pgAdmin. I think you are able to connect. No. Okay, this is different one. From browser. No. Minimize this one. Go to browser because now we have to connect from the browser level, right? Username will be Postgre, right?
Yeah.
Postgres. Yes, Postgre.
Yeah, Postgres.
Strong password. Okay, copy this.
That's all right.
Yeah, save it. 5433. Port is 5433. On top, correct the port. Local host, right? Go to your host. Go to your Docker one. I'll tell you. Docker. The Docker PS. Yes. Do IP space A.
IP?
IP space A. Enter. Take this one. 56.51. 56.51.
Can
Put
I
it.
it?
Yeah.
It's working. Okay.
Go to maximize the button. Right?
Yeah. Fine, right? Fine, right?
Fine. Now you have connected to your Docker database.
Yes.
And now your pgAdmin is running on the web mode.
Okay. That's great. Thank you.
To whoever you will give this link, he will able to access your pgAdmin.
Yeah. Okay.
So guys, don't get confused. In the next class, we will discuss more about it. But this topic seems little complicated, little, not more. But the moment you understand everything, it will become very, very easy for you. Okay. So don't get confused. It is very easy. Only practice is required. But the moment you understand all these things, your SRE and DBRE concepts are 99% completed here itself. Okay. Clear?
One thing, sorry to can I ask one question on last question?
Yeah, sure.
If we create two Vagrant machine, right? How that communication will happen? Like if we install permit, what is it? Sorry, I'm not
your current machine is 56.51, right?
Yes.
Next machine will become 56.52.
Yeah. Oh, you mean to say both are in the same
Both are in the same network. You might be using Wi-Fi router, right? From Airtel or Airtel.
Yeah.
Right? So you are going to do the internal communication using your Wi-Fi router.
Yes. Okay.
So it will work. Yeah. Make sure your firewall is disabled. Run the command get enforce.
Okay. What is that? Sorry, can you please repeat that?
Get enforce.
Okay.
So local level firewall supposed to be disabled.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
got it.
it it can be configured from here.